Leo was the definition of drifting. At 24, his days were a repetitive cycle of hit snooze buttons, mindlessly scrolling through social media, and working a dead-end job he despised. He felt like a background character in his own life, invisible, tired, and deeply unhappy with the person staring back in the mirror. The breaking point didn't come from a tragedy. It came from a moment of silence. One Tuesday night, after hours of gaming, the power went out. In the sudden pitch-black stillness, he realized he couldn't stand being alone with his own thoughts. He realized he was escaping his life because his life wasn't worth living. That night, he wrote one sentence on a post-it note: "I will not be the same man next year."
Leo didn't try to change everything at once. He knew that motivation was a lie, but habit was a superpower. He started with 3 non-negotiable rules. 1. The 5 a.m. rule: no matter how tired he was, he got up. He used the extra time to read books on philosophy and finance rather than checking his phone. 2. The physical tax: he began running. At first, he couldn't last 10 minutes. But he decided that the physical pain of exercise was better than the mental pain of regret. 3. The circle of silence: he stopped hanging out with friends who only wanted to complain about the world. He chose solitude over low-quality company. The transformation. 6 months later, the physical change was obvious. He was leaner and carried himself with a new posture. But the internal change was deeper. Leo had developed mental toughness. When things went wrong at work, he didn't panic, he looked for solutions. He started a small side project, teaching himself a new skill late into the night. He stopped seeking validation from likes on a screen. Instead, he found validation in the mirror. The new reality. 1 year to the day after the power outage, Leo stood on the balcony of his new apartment. His environment was ordered, his body was strong, and his mind was clear. He was now working in a field he respected. An old friend messaged him, asking, "How did you get so lucky?" Leo smiled and didn't reply. He knew it wasn't luck. It was the result of 1,000 tiny, difficult choices made when no one was watching. He wasn't a background character anymore, he was the architect of his own soul. Key takeaway. Transformation doesn't require a miracle, it requires the courage to be bored, the strength to be disciplined, and the will to leave your old self behind.